Okay. Hello, good evening sa lahat. Anybody?
Good evening, Coach.
Oy, thank you. Hi, good evening. Sino yung nagsalita? Ma'am Gemma, thank you. Everyone, kumusta po kayo? Si Ma'am Fami Ankahash, thank you for rejoining again. Sino pa? Neil Erickson, Floyd, Tutu.
Kumain ka na ba? Kumain ka na?
Present.
Hi, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Kumusta?
Okay lang. Maayo. Nasa maayong katawan.
Mayo, mayo. Are you from Manila, Luzon, Mindanao?
Mindanao, Samis.
Bisaya ni Bay.
Oh, Bisayan dako. Bisayan dako.
Mayong gabi day sa mga from Mindanao. Magandang gabi sa taga Luzon. And good evening sa iba natin mga participants tonight.
Yes.
Okay. We're still waiting for mga sasali pa guys ha. Right. Gonna tip off in a bit.
Good evening, Sir Norris.
Hi, good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Kuan pa. Recovering.
Recovering. Sir Lyndon, tama?
Oh,
Brian?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. It's okay, sir. That's normal. Hindi natin yan maiwasan. And that's what we call learning curve. As much as possible, if we earn, can avoid the learning curve. But again, that dumadaan tayo ng lahat dyan, no? There's no perfect trader. Hi, good evening, Kuya Edris. Good evening sa lahat. Okay. Shout out lahat. Dito. Well, hindi na pala ako naka-live. So we're about to start now. But before we start, guys, I'd like to share something. If you can see my screen, I'm not sure if you're seeing my screen right now. Pakita ko na lang rin sa spread capture. We do have two different Facebook pages that I want you to follow. No? Tatlo pala to. First Facebook page, don't forget to follow and like Sky Alliance Market Philippines. All right? If you have any concerns or questions, like reach us out there. Second is our Sky Alliance Market Global. And then my own personal Facebook page will be the Earn and Learn. Actually, Earn and Learn yan. Hindi yan Earn to Learn. Okay? It's Earn and Learn. Andyan si Melissa sa Facebook. All right, Earn and Learn, guys. Just follow and like. So tonight, yung pag-uusapan natin, it's a topic about MT4 and we will be doing a live simulation on MT4. A little bit of a discussion lang. What are the tools and the functions? And ano ba yung mga makikita natin sa loob ng MT4? First of all, thank you so much, Coach Mark Dane, to be here. Coach Summer.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Thank you. Sino pa ba nandito? Coming pa yung ibang mga Sky Alliance coaches. Coach Megs, thank you. Bro. Okay. So, mamimigay ba daw ako tonight ng GCash? Pag sinabi niyong gwapo ako, joke. Parang hindi lang ako napagod. Sumakit talaga yung ulo ko, headache. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's my class. So a lot of still people coming in. Have to wait. Sir Tuto, where are you from? From which part of Mindanao? Are you from Cagayan de Oro, Iligan, Davao, or what? Unmute, sir. Use your microphone.
Ami City.
Usamis?
Yes.
Uy, at bang raman
City.
di ita?
Ako, bisayan dako, sir, bisayan dako.
At bang ratan na kong tubod?
Sa kayrag bards na kwan, seagull.
Sakto. Anyone? So, okay. I think we are ready jump pack na to. Pwede na to. Yeah, I'm so thankful guys that you're here. I'm so very happy. Hello, Mr. Bren. Oh, Mr. Bren is here. Hi, good evening, Mr. Bren. How are you?
Hello, maayong gabi.
Sorry, babae. Miss Bren pala. sorry po. Maayong gabi kumusta?
Maayong manglawas, okay lang.
Are you Tagalog or Bisaya or ano, yung ano talaga na dialect?
Bisaya, Masbate.
Bisaya. Salamat nga naka-attend kag balik, Miss Fred. Thank you. Miss AB is here also.
All right, no worries. Thank you for having me here. Sige.
Thank you. We're happy to have you. Miss AB, good evening din po. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead, guys, and let's talk about MT4. What's going on? Hindi ko alam bakit yung computer ko today medyo may tantrums. So when we talk about
Dito yan.
Sir, go ahead. I'm sorry. All right. So let's go and talk about MT4. When we talk about MT4, ano po yung pumapasok sa isipan natin when we talk about MT4? Sa mga newbies na hindi alam what is trading and what is MT4 talaga, I'm not used to that. Is that like it sounds like kung titingnan mo yung logo, is that a networking thing? No, it's a tool used ng mga traders to do the trading and to understand and to see and to learn where we can how to understand the market heading in the market prices, and meron nagagamit siya, very essential siya kung nagti-trade tayo, especially sa forex. Hindi lang sa forex, sa commodities, sa crypto, and sa indices, no? So most of the traders use this. Meron ding iba yung MT5, and there's some other platform as well. Meron bang official MT4 si Sky Alliance? So we do have also our MT4. Okay? Pakita ko lang. If you are looking into my screen right now. Before that, can you hear me clearly, guys? Bago tayo magtuloy-tuloy. Anyone?
Yes,
Loud
po.
and clear. Loud and clear.
Thank you. So, I will also have to do a quick visit sa website natin sa Sky Alliance Market. If you're looking into my screen right now. Yan. How you will get the MT4 of Sky Alliance, you just have to simply download it. Saan ba yung download dito? Yan, download. So under the clients, there's an MT4 desktop. And meron din tayong MT4. But you can just go to Google Play or to your iPhones or Apple Store, no? Sa iPhone niyo, and then MT4, which will be for your desktop or your laptop. And for mobile, meron available yan sa Google Store. Alright guys, so if you want to download it, just click MT4 desktop. Then automatically you'll be routed to this page. Then click download. So we have a specific and our own logo of MT4 and Sky Alliance as what you're seeing right now. So logo of Sky Alliance Market. Okay. So you should have to use this if you are trading with Sky Alliance Market. All right, guys, let's move forward. I just lost my presentation. There you go. Okay. How do you use MT4? Below are the step-by-step guide on how to access and use MT4 Sky Alliance markets. Okay, so Sa mga like yung wala talagang background sometimes, yung MT4 para sa kanila when they say I want to trade and do like this, jump out agad yan. Create account, that's the very first step. Create account with your broker, right? To use Sky Alliance Market MT4 offering. Next to that is you download the MT4. That's the second thing. And then the third thing, dun sa mga gusto lang magkapera, open position yan agad without understanding and knowing those things that we have to understand about MT4. Hindi po pwedeng ganyan, okay? Now, pinakita ko yung pinaka-first, how do you use MT4? Kasi minsan nagni-knee-jerk reaction tayo, how do you use MT4? Pag merong mga taong like maliit lang yung alam, diretso na agad, create MT4, download MT4, open position. But these are the basic things. These are the basic steps on how we can use our MT4. Of course, you have to create your account under a broker, which is Sky Alliance Market. Next to that, download the MT4 and log into that MT4 using your Sky Alliance Market credentials, your login or trading login account. And then you can start doing open positions. But for me, I will not open positions right away. I will have to ask myself, what will be a trade? Ano po yung iti-trade ko? And what would be the setup of my MT4? Kasi marami pong ways on how you can set up your MT4. All right, now in MT4, there are user interface, no? Meron tayong main menu, meron tayong toolbars, market watch, depth of the market, data window, navigator, chart switching bar, terminal, tester, search, and fast navigation. To tell you honestly, no, I am not really like using all of this functionality. No, for me, whatever that is essential, yung essential lang talaga, yung mga nagagamit ko. Kasi if you're gonna ask me, are this all tools or all functionalities are applicable or very important kung nagte-trade tayo? It depends on how you really would like to set up your MT4 and how would you like to maximize your MT4. Hindi naman po natin pwedeng limitahan sa MT4 sa functionality niya and then may mga functions pala siyang ganyan. Now, it's just a matter also of doing your own research. If I'm gonna really go and discuss every button by button and every functionalities here, siguro it will take us a lot of hours to do that. But I will be showing you what are those things that makes me convenient and comfortable using the MT4 tonight, right? And how I use this when I do the trading. So what is MT4? I just like to recap this. MetaTrader or MT4 is a trading platform. This is developed by MetaCodes in 2005. Although it's most commonly associated with Forex trading, MetaTrader 4 can be used to trade a range of markets including Forex, indices, cryptocurrencies, and commodities via CFDs. Alright, kahit cryptocurrency, meron pwede tayo mag-trade dito ng cryptocurrency, guys. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to the back end, and I'm not sure if other coaches knows this, that our XRP is no longer available for trading, but for BTC, I think it's still working. Try ko lang ha. Check ko lang kung pwede maglagay ng BTC na position. Is before I did trade a little bit, pero depende din kasi po yan kung available siya. Okay? So MT4 is extremely popular due to the fact that it's highly customizable to your individual trading preferences. Yung sinabi ko, how would you like to set up your MT4? It depends on you on what will be the most like to be more visible para malamig sa paningin nyo, ano ba yung mga like colors of what you would like to do or set up on how you would set up your MT4. It can also be used to automate your trading using algorithms which open and close trades on your behalf according to a list of set parameters. When you say algorithms, those are the EA, expert advisors, or AA, no? EA, sorry, or the AI or robot used in trading. For me, I don't do that anymore. Before I did, and naging mas nakuha ko yung mga ways of using MT4 now I did the manual trading already. Now MT4 Trader, it's not just available for laptop or desktop. Again, it's also you can install it to your phone, to your tab or tablet. All right, so let's do the actual navigation of MT4. Let's go ahead and position our MT4. window. Okay. At this point, you're looking into an open MT4 already with open charts. Pero ang gagawin natin is we will have to go and open a new profile. Next profile, Control F5. Yung profile na wala talagang laman. Though you'll be seeing a little bit of merong existing live tayo dyan na nakikita. No? Yaan nyo na lang, huwag nyo nang pansinin. Okay, this is the MT4 interface. At the start, kung wala siyang nakalagin na account, it should open up like this. No? Meron siyang ganyan. Now, if there is no login account, there should be a display like this. Okay. Is somebody trading? Ano yun? Hold on, guys. Right, let's move forward. Just lost my cheat sheets. Okay, sa MT4, as what we mentioned, meron tayong user interface and we will be starting sa main menu. Of course, the main menu is composed of File, View, Tools, and Help. And these are the things that you can just use this to navigate in what you can do and what you can and how you can use this, no? Para sa akin, these are the basic tabs muna to understand what are the usage for this, especially yung file. If you're going to be working with charts, sorting of history, data, and profiles, and print, dito nyo yung makikita. Okay? Now, currently, you're looking into a profile na blank siya. And again, wala siyang laman. And if you would like to log in into an account, dito kayo magsisimula from the file, open an account. All right? And if you have already an existing account or a live account, you just have to choose or you have to search that specific. Kunwari, you haven't added Sky Alliance as your the Sky Alliance trading server yet to your MT4. All you have to do po is you just have to add new broker and then type in the word Sky Alliance Markets -live. So, andito na tayo sa -live and we would like to log in our trading account. So, we have an existing trading account right now which is 12332. That's an existing trading account. Lagay natin dito. Right away, how will you get your trading account? Once you have already signed up with Sky Alliance and Sky Alliance already notify you that your account is already activated with a live trading account, you will get the password through email as well. So once you got that, you just have to go to your downloaded MT4, open the account, choose the Sky Alliance Market Broker. Ginawa ko, balik tayo dito, trading server. Search for that. Ito, may add new broker tayo. And then, once you found or once nag-show up na siya, i-click nyo lang and then click next and then type in your trading or login credentials and with your password and then save password and then click finish. Once you already click it finish, ayun na. Most of the functionalities of the MT4 will be available. So, like this one. Okay, like this one. Na natin. Wala kung natin. Sorry. So once you already log in, mag-show up na yung mga bars or the symbol or we call this the market watch. Okay? Market watch where you can find those forex pairs, the commodities, the cryptos, the indices that you wanted to trade. Right? Since you're already logged in, balik tayo doon sa file muna. Okay? Sa file, you can choose your profile here. You can save as whatever profile that you'd like to. Okay? Nagagamitin nyo for trading. Now, I would suggest if you're gonna do a walkthrough or research or like test it or play around on the MT4, make sure that you don't have any trades yet going on. Huwag kayong magmadali. You'll get into that. You don't sprang into action right away, okay? Knee-jerk yan eh. Aalahanin nyo muna na dapat familiarization muna bago kayo sumabak sa trading. Just like I'm sorry, who's using their mic? Please unmute po. Please mute your microphone. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, going back. Hindi tayo basta-basta sasabak sa gera kung hindi natin alam yung terrain, yung situation, and what are the strategies they're gonna be using. Diba? Yun yung sinabi ko doon no last Wednesday nung nag-trading plan tayo. Alright. Now, on MT4, since you're already logged in, from here, I would like to discuss about the four tools muna nandito na makikita nyo. Right? If you need help, you can use all of this link here about MT4. And then for the tools, these are things that you can use if ever you wanted to do a configuration according to what you'd like to happen to your MT4. No, para sa akin, hindi ko siya ginagamit talaga. And if you wanted to change or do something, you can just do a play around. But so far, may nalaman ako dito, notification, if you wanted to be notified through your iPhone and Android, there is also a way to do that. I'd rather not discuss that for now, and I'd like to focus more on the basic navigation of MT4. All right. For example, in your MT4, you're gonna do and you're gonna make sure that you would like to customize it according to how you'd like to see the interface. So, i-close ko lahat ng navigational view or tools right now. Sorry, navigational view. So, how are you gonna start trading with MT4? Of course, you need to put in the market watch. Itong market watch na to, pwede nyo itong i-drag from here. How did I do that? Alright, how did I do that? Balikan natin na pwede nyo siyang i-customize dito sa gilid. You can just simply click the word market watch, then drag it. You can put it everywhere or anywhere that you'd like to in your MT4 dashboard. Yan, kahit saan nyo gusto. So, unang-una talaga si market watch. Right? Kay market watch natin, makikita lahat ng mga possible pairs na gusto natin i-trade. Right? Yan, pag nalagay nyo na si market watch according to your preference, pwede nyo siyang hayaan na lang. Where did I get the market watch? Dito sa under the tools, or it's simply under the toolbars here. And then, by the way, I'd like to there are also a toolbars na gusto nyong standard ba or whatever the tools that the view that you'd like to happen. Kung standard, ito yung mga lalabas. All right? If you would like to see some chart functions, ito rin sa toolbars. Line studies, all right? Ito yung mga kasama niyo yung time frame and yung mga symbols or drawing under the toolbars, and then the time frames here. If you'd like to customize, by the way, bago tayo bumalik dun sa market watch or putting the informations that we need to have here, you can go to view and then toolbars. You can maximize whatever you wanted to see and whatever you wanted to have here on this toolbar menu. All right? Pwede niyo siyang i-customize. Para sa akin, default is already good for me. I don't want to change anything. But it's according to your preference nga. And sinabi ko, it depends on your preference. So para sa akin, okay na ako dyan. Or if I'd like to add something, pwede rin, no? Pwede rin natin siyang lagyan or we can add something to here. But for now, that I'm good with that. Right. After ng toolbar, dito na yung sinasabi kong the very first thing that I'd like to see is the market watch. Now, this is how I will position my market watch. Mas nagagandahan ako na nandito siya. Bakit? And then more on, mas malaki yung chart ko dito na wala siyang border, wala na siyang limit all the way from side to side. Okay, you just have to position that here para ano siya, ayoko niya. Masyado siyang side to side and then dito lang siya sa baba. Right. Mamaya paglagay natin yung chart. After your market watch, you have to bring in your data window. Or para sa akin, I don't use data window at all. And for me, I don't see it like essential. No? Si data window pala, this window is intended of displaying price information, date and time of the bar. Pero para sa akin, to tell you honestly, I'm not using this. But if you would like to use this, this is just for date and time of the bar displaying the price information. Mamaya magkikita natin yan. We'll do an example for that. After is your terminal, yung pangalawang importante. Dito natin makikita yung actual na live na trading natin. Sorry. Market watch dito. And ganito sila dapat katabi. Okay. How do you drag that, coach? Again, just highlight, click the word, and then the terminal as well. Highlight mo lang sila, click, pagtabi mo lang. Alright? Ganyan. And you can just simply drag it. Okay? When you just put or hover your mouse side to side or up, you can drag those things sa terminal. Para makita mo lahat ng window inside the terminal or informations na trading mo, just have to right click and then auto arrange. Ayan, makikita mo na lahat ng informations ng trade mo. After that, ano pa yung third important thing na dapat natin makita? Okay? The navigator. Okay, sa ilalim siya. Kasi dito natin makikita yung account informations natin. Indicators that you'd like to add in here. You can do it also inside the navigator. So ganyan na, naka-arrange na siya. Magiging maayos pa to later kung nalagay na natin yung chart. So these are the first three na magagamit na part ng toolbars na pinaka-importante na ginagamit ko sa MT4. Now, again, you can arrange this according to your preference by just clicking it on the word or the title and then drag it. And you can adjust the size by just hovering your mouse and let this arrow appear and then click, hold, and then drag it according to your preferred size, right? So right after this, nandito na sila. So hindi pa sa talaga arrange, no? Bago mo ma-arrange talaga ng mabuti to, I'd like to put in or maglalagay muna ako ng chart na doon sa pair na gusto kong i-trade. Now, for example, I will be trading XAU USD. Alright. XAU USD lang i-trade ko. Now, on the market watch, makikita mo lahat ng pairs dito. Yung forex, yung crypto, yung indices, and commodities. Now, example, wala. Hindi sila nag-appear right away. You can just simply right-click here and then show all. Right? And if ayaw mo namang mag-show all, hide mo. And then whatever remains is yung gusto mo lang i-trade. Right now, kasi meron na tayong position sa gold, di ba? So, naiiwan si gold. Hindi siya pwedeng i-hide na unless I close my trade. And to add specific trade pair na gusto mo for Forex, you can just simply like, let's go for GJ or GBP, JPY. Okay? Paano ko ginawa yan? Just click it here. Left click, type in GBP, JPY, and then click enter, and then there it goes. It's already there. Now, paano natin ipalabas or ipa-show up yung chart niya? Now, what you need to do is either you have to click, highlight that, left click, and then drag it there. Okay? Again, left click on that specific pair, left click, pag na-highlight na siya, you have to hold the left click and then drag it there, or just simply go and create a new chart. It says here, create new chart, then XAU USD. So by that, nakapag-create na po kayo. Arrange na lang natin yung window natin dito. For example, yan yung chart natin. So i-arrange na natin siya. Okay? According to your preference. Para sa akin, okay na ako dyan. Kaya nga. Yung mag-ano talaga siya, mag-fit. Dapat nag-fit siya automatically. Ayan. Or if hindi siya nag-fit automatically, you can just simply, like what I did, nag-double click lang ako. Balik natin ha. Yan, for example, ganito. Hindi siya na-arrange. Hindi siya na-arrange ha. So, just like to do an example. Lagay mo lang siya dyan, lagay mo lang siya dito sa gilid. And then you wanted to make sure na mag-arrange siya according to the size na gusto mo. So right now, you just have to double click the word navigator. Lalabas na siya. Next terminal. And then market watch. Right. So medyo mahaba lang si navigator pero pwede natin siyang ayusin ulit. Rearrange natin. Either nasa left or right yung navigator ko and then yung market watch ko ay nasa right. Ganun. Wala akong problema doon. Basta maganda sa akin yung nandito sila sa baba. Kasi kung nasa taas, medyo nalalagyan ng limit, no? Yung how wide will be the view ng charting ko. Okay, so ganun na. Now you can then maximize your chart. Alright. Dito sa charting naman, if you like to customize your chart, you can simply change everything according. Kasi kanina kung wala pang chart, ganito how it looks like. Diba? Wala tong functionality yung mga ibang toolbars. Sa toolbars natin, there are some icons that are not available kasi wala pa tayong nalagay na chart. Now, since we already have that, we have already placed in the chart, either you can do it from here or you can do it from here. So you can just simply go and click and drag, drop your chart. And if you wanted to add chart, and again, pwede rin dito. So you have the option to switch your chart from one pair to another pair. So pwedeng ganon. And if you would like to close one chart, ganon lang. You have to right click or just simply click the close button on the upper right side of your screen. So ngayon, focus muna tayo into one chart, right? And then we have to create one template according to your preference or how your chart will look like. But prior to that, I will walk you through to some of the buttons na available na. Okay? So at the start, or mas maganda magsimula muna tayo fixing our chart according to the most maganda na view para sa paningin natin, or it depends on your preference. Now doing that is you just have to right click inside the chart. Oh my god. Sa limit ako. See? Delikado kung maglalaro kayo sa chart na may existing live account. So be careful in doing that prior to placing a trade. Make sure that prior to playing your MT4, make sure that it doesn't have any possible trades na pwedeng malagay ninyo, and be careful of what you're doing when you're doing the work around inside your MT4. Now, if you wanted to change the view of your chart, all you have to do is in the middle of your chart, you just do the right click and click properties. Right? Sa properties, dito nyo na pwede i-customize yung chart ninyo. Now, on this part, you can either do the bar chart or the candlestick or the line chart. When sinabi kong line chart, candlestick, and bar chart, these are how it looks like. Diba kung candlestick, these are candlestick. These are the candlestick. Now, when you say line graph, this is the line graph, and this is the, what we call this, bar charts. All right. So, pwede dito, pwede rin doon na sa properties. Right-click inside the chart and then click properties. So let's go ahead and redesign according to our preference. Para sa akin, yung foreground ko will be the black or the background. And then the foreground will be the white. Sorry, yung foreground is ito, white. The numbers, no, to identify the price. Pwede rin ako most likely nasa yellow ako eh. Yan. That's the foreground. Then when you say grid, I don't use grid. I'd like to remove the grid. So on the common side, there's a show of grid. Pwedeng wala. Pwede rin yung mga show as line, pwede rin siya meron. Pero mamaya, tingnan natin kung what will happen if you put that in and remove that. So bar chart yung setup ko. I would like to place it in a candlestick. Not unless you click OK, saka pa siya mag-activate. So let's go back on the color. So sa bar up ko, kung bar up is, kung going up yung bar, I use green. Kung bar down naman, I use red. Now, kung bull yung candle, I use green. And then for bear candle, I use red. Right. Line graph, I use green. Volume is green. Ask line and stop levels are red. So okay na ako dyan. If I click the okay, this is how will it look like now. Ito na yung chart natin. So mas madali na siya, di ba? Right. Yan. So default. Kung ayaw mong, kahit anong galaw mo, babalik din siya whenever a price is ticking. Because of I click something here, the vice versa button. Okay. Anyway, so ayan na, ready na yung chart natin. Now, how do you want to make sure that if you open another chart, is ganun din yung mangyayari? Kasi kung mag-open up ka ng new chart, it will not show up on what you have set up on your previous chart. What you need to do, close muna natin tong chart na to. Balik tayo kay main chart natin. What you may have to do, you have to make sure that you click or you save this template setup by clicking this button here, templates. Okay, on the templates, you just have to click the arrow down and then make sure to save the template. So we call this the simple template. Simple template. Simple lang, ganon. After you type in the simple, you just have to click save. There you go. So na-save na natin siya. Now, if you wanted to add a chart, because you're trading, for example, you're trading also GBP, JPY, you just have to add the chart and then load the template that you'd like to use for the GBP, JPY chart. Then you click and choose the simple and lalabas na po siya. Right. So bago tayo mag-proceed, we have the chart, we have the tools that we need, the windows that we need. Any question po muna bago tayo magtuloy-tuloy para hindi po tayo like ma-overdose or ma-overload ng talking about the MT4. Please. Any question, you can chat. Wala? Let's continue. Shortcuts ba? Wala? Okay. I think we're good. Walang question. I'll give you 5 seconds to ask. Or I'll be the one to choose a person kung meron bang hindi naintindihan na gusto mong balikan. Sir Roy Mark Conde, sir, do you have anything to ask? Wala, si Sir Roy Mark. Okay. Miss Bren, do you have anything to ask?
Hi. I'm not sure though if this is valid question, no. But since this is my first time, in the chart that you are showing earlier, diba, when reading the chart, we can see the rise and fall status, right? On the graph that you have showed earlier, the last line falls into 1,762. When you put the candlestick by identifying red and green, yung last line nag-fall yata into red. What does it mean po?
Itong last line, last candle na to?
Yes po.
It means that the market price is going down.
All right. Because it wasn't identified as bear, no? Yung candlestick na yan, the red.
Yeah, it's a bear candlestick because sa setup natin dun sa properties kanina, if it's a bear candle or down candle, I prefer to color it with red. So it's a bearish candle po. But when you say it's a pattern, it's a different explanation then. If I would say this is a bearish formation, would it be a bearish formation? For me, at the moment on this time frame, yeah, it's a bearish formation, but identifying itself on the chart, on this specific candle, yes, it's a bearish candle kasi pula siya and pababa din po siya.
Okay. Thank you. The indicator on the right side of the graph, yung may mga numbers.
Yes.
Diba may mga numbers doon? Sorry, ano yung number na yun?
Okay, doon tayo papunta. Thank you. All right, these
All right.
numbers, sorry, Ms. Ben. Go ahead, anything pa po?
Yan lang po so far right now.
Sige, doon tayo pupunta. All right, since we already have set up our chart, we will talk about the parts of the chart within those things that we are seeing in the chart right now. All right, hold on. So I don't think I have a lot of things to discuss in main menu bago po tayo natin discuss yung mga nasa loob ng chart. But prior to that, let me just back on my sheets. Tapos na tayo sa view tools windows. And guys.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Yes, go ahead po. Who was that? Good evening. Do you have any questions, sir? Sir Bong, is that you?
Yes, sir. Matanong lang, sir ba? Yung
Go.
bearish mula, di ba? Itong bearish, itong pababa.
Opo.
Saan ba yung stop loss natin dito, sir? Yung next na, no? O yung support natin?
Okay, sa gold. Alright. Okay, sagutin kita, sir, ha? Bago tayo mag-continue, at least we have a little bit of an icebreaker. Right now, since pababa si gold, no? Para sa akin, I would still, if you have, ngayon meron akong place na buy, no? I would place or position my stop loss till the position of stop loss last night na nilagay ko at 1745 by looking on the H1 candle. Ito yung mga time frame, guys, sa actual tayo simulation. These are time frame: minute 1, minute 5, M15, M30, H1, H4, D1, week 1, and monthly. Now, pag sinabi mong time frame, these are the time frame na bawat isang candle na nangyayari or nagagawa is within 1 minute siya. After 1 minute, nagkikreate na naman siya ng another candle because we're looking on the M1, which is 1 minute. Now, if you're gonna ask me, Sir Bong, about where will be the support here, I'm gonna go ahead and check it here for you para meron tayong, if you're trading right now, Sir Bong, I hope this will help you. This is the position that I might put in my sell stop, no? Kung nagte-trade tayo ngayon kay gold, now, I would say baba na tayo ng pivot area natin na 1764. Supposedly, dito yung pivot area natin. Kung nag-breakout lang tayo dito above 1769 kanina, going up to 1773, would be seeing possibly the gold go back up to somewhere at 1800, slowly crawling. Pero ngayon, it's showing a little bit of a bearish downside. The possible safe stop loss natin na pwede niyang babain, I would suggest, no, kung may positions kayo dito, no, depende po sa inyo to, ha, but my stop loss would be here on this area here, somewhere 1740, 48 or 49 or 1750 would be my stop loss. This is a support area po. There. Okay. Did I answer your question, Sir Bong?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's looking on the H1 po na time frame, ha. Okay, proceed na tayo sa MT4 Navigation na. Mamaya magti-TA tayo, Sir Bong. If you'd like to join me later, we'll do TA after this. I'll be more than happy. Mas nagiging nagiging active and happy ako pag may mga nagtatanong about those things and may engagement. Maganda 'yun para matuto tayong lahat. Hindi lang one-way learning to. If you can give me a better suggestion on what to do and how to use MT4, maganda din po 'yan. You can share it later on the question part, ha. Sige, tuloy tayo. Now, since we have already our chart and we have all those windows that we need that are very essential sa trading natin, we will talk about the parts of the chart naman dito sa loob ng chart. Again, those buttons here are unavailable pag wala pang chart na naka-open. So right now you're looking into the gold chart. Now, if you're looking on this chart, makikita nyo po may mga numbers dito. These are price or market price ng tinitrade natin, which is XAU USD or gold USD. Now, ang nakikita nyo po ngayon is actual price ng gold. When we started the webinar, the price was somewhere here, hovering at 1764. And syempre, the reason why we have the tools, we have the MT4 to identify the heading, the current price of what we're trading. So kaya nga, nag-learn tayo ng MT4 navigation ngayon. From 1762 or 1764 kanina, ngayon, na-identify natin with the help of the chart and the informations or the MT4 na andito na siya sa 1756. And we can also identify the possible pivot area, the possible support area, and the resistance area. No, like here, dito siya, resistance area to, hindi niya na-break. Ngayon, nasa area na siya ng possibility of going to the first support level. So looking into the right side, you are seeing the price. Teka lang, guys, ha. Hold on. Right. Price chart. Okay. Now, since nakikita nyo na dito yung, alam nyo na yung price, even on the other pair, the GBP JPY, hindi lahat ng tinitrade nyo magkaparehan ng price, guys. I'd like to set the proper expectation here. Magkaiba po ang numbers nila dito. For example, sa XAU USD, ito ay per ounce na price. Alright? This is the price per ounce ng gold USD. Kung bibili nga ng gold through USD currency, yan po yung price per ounce. Now, if you would like also to exchange the GBP to JPY, ito po yung exchange rate nila ngayon per GBP and JPY. Okay? So, ganun po ang indicator natin. The price is on the right side. Now, on the bottom part naman ng chart ngayon, these are the time frame. Alright? Or timeline, kung makikita natin, since we are looking into the hour 1 time frame, per hour, ang gawa ng isang candle. And then, what date is this? So, dito sa baba nyo makikita. For example, palakihin natin. And then, for example, ano lang i-ano natin? Specific dates lang. From 15, 16, 17. You just have to hover your mouse here and then left click. So you can drag it left and right. But make sure that these two shift and or the two border vice versa icon yung tawag ko dito is unchecked. Kasi kung naka-check, kung nakaklik sila, even if you move this, no? Babalik ka po every time magtitik yung candle, and it will just show up the current situation or the price, where the price at right now. Now, kung yung isa lang naman yung kulay green would be the end on tick and coming. Even if you scroll it here, kahit na scroll nyo sa left side, whenever there's a candle or whenever the price tick or nag-move si price, babalik talaga siya dito. No, babalik siya to where the price is currently right now. Yan. Pag si red naman yung nakaklik lang, you can just like go to where you would like to see the previous data. Yan, para mag-research and compare. Yan, and gusto nyo bumalik doon sa pinaka-right side, you just have to unclick that. And if you click that again, you can edit it here para ma-move nyo into the middle according to your view or preference, no, or sa view nyo. But then, kung nakaklik sila dalawa, like you cannot move it far from left, far from right. Hindi. It will just stick into where you'd like to put in or the current price is. So, balik tayo. Unclick natin. Kung gusto natin i-filter into a specific date, you just have to hover your mouse and click it here, left and right. Yan. So, let's just say gusto ko dito lang na day. So, I can identify up to the 20th of August, or gusto ko punta tayo sa H1 from August 27, September 1, September 6, yan yung specific time. And then you would like to zoom it in. Hover nyo lang dito, left click. And if you'd like to adjust the pricing level and the height of the candle, pwedeng dito na rin, left click, hold it up and down. Scroll, you just have to make your mouse, drag your mouse up or down. Right. Those are the things. This is the dates and the time, or yung time na makikita nyo if you're gonna review the previous data and the current going on of the pricing, and then these are the price column or price indicator. So next to that, I'd like to talk about, kasi dito na-explain ko na to kanina, si bar chart, si candlestick, pwede nyo gawin dito yan on the toolbar itself or sa properties. Okay? Now, if you'd like to zoom in, there's a zoom in button, or kailangan. Or you can simply use your numpad. For zoom in, just the plus key, and then the zoom out will be a minus key. Pero pwede ring manual dito if you would like to do the zoom in. For example, ito gusto nyo i-zoom in. Yan. Just click this plus, the zoom in magnifier, and then the zoom out. Aside from that, these two buttons is where discuss what are the function. Medyo ano tayo ha, na nawawala ako sa pag-label nito kanina. If you'd like to add more, if you'd like to add multiple chart pala at the same time na pwede nyo makita, this one, arrange the window overlapping tiles. Kasi meron tayong nakabukas dito na GBP, JPY. So gusto nyo sabay makita, just have to simply click that. Kung isa lang naman, pwede nyo naman siyang i-close down, then go back, maximize the specific chart that you'd like to retain or maiwan lang dyan. And if you'd like to open up the GBP JPY, simply add that chart and then just use the template that we saved. Kanina nag-multiple ako, no? Tapos kinlose ko siya. Actually, you can just simply minimize that and then maximize the other one. Or if you'd like to open the other one, nasa bottom part lang siya ng chart. All right. Now, time frame, itong watch na to, it's just simply having this already. Madali na lang dito kung i-click nyo. Or sometimes you can do it here, right click inside the chart, may time frames din dito. Now, very powerful po yung arrow na to na nakikita nyo. Once it's already inside the chart, pag nag-right click kayo dyan, makikita nyo ang mga pwede nyong gawin dito. You can add the grid. Right? You can remove it. You can see the volumes, the bottom, if you'd like to see. And then you can print preview if you'd like to, or save a picture para ma-share nyo din. For example, you would like to do a technical analysis and you'd like to share it. Or sometimes I do it snippet or nag-snipping tools lang ako. Mas madali. And going back, properties, okay? Properties to set up your specific, the specific tawag dito, preference nyo. So show ask line. Para sa akin, ito yun eh. So hindi ko naman siya talaga nagamit. Period separator, show grid, show volumes. Yan, pwede niya siyang doon gawin sa properties. But again, when I clicked it here, mawawala din siya. Separator, I don't use it. I prefer to have a very clear and simple view ng chart kasi mas madali ko siyang ma-chart and if I do trend line. Now, let's move naman dito sa mga drawing and patterns na gagawin natin. And of course, by inserting the indicators. Hindi pa natin ito napag-uusapan. But I'd like to do this first on how we can count the candles and the pips. Alright. When you say count the candles, for example, nasa H1 po tayo, guys. From here, bibilangin natin kung ilang candles up to this point. Lagyan natin ng marker. Up to this point, okay? Kung bibilangin nyo kung ilang candles, just click the mouse wheel, yung nasa gitna, or just simply click this, right? This one, crosshair. From the arrow, you can click the crosshair. And then, point nyo kung saan nyo gusto, magbilang, start from this candle, papunta dito, ilang candle ba siya? That's a total of 21. May tatlong numbers kayong nakikita, di ba? Under the crosshair. There's 21, 10, and the price. The last numbers are the price. Okay? Kung saan nakatutok yung crosshair. Now, the first two numbers are the count of the candles. Kung daglin natin dito, from the started candle, papunta dito, we have a total of 62 candle. Or papunta dito sa candle na to, we have a total of 67 candles. Now, to count naman kung ilang pips yung deep na pips galing doon sa taas, that's a total of, ilang pips ba to? 1 decimal, that's a total of 460 pips pababa. Galing doon sa taas. Yung pangalawang, okay, the first two numbers are the count of the candles. Now, yung pangalawang number after the slash, forward slash, is the count of pips. For example, from here, going down, there's a total of 550 pips or 551 pips na. Right? Na binaba from this area or from this candle going down here. Meron na siyang binabang 500 with a total of 69 candles. And then 555 pips. Nasa pricing 1753.20 yung current price ng gold ngayon. So, ganun po ninyo malalaman kung ilang pips. Going back, you just have to click the crosshair or the mouse wheel sa gitna. All right. Can you get me a water? Sorry. Sorry guys. Medyo ano na yung bibig ko. Anyways, let's move forward. That's how you count your pips and the total candle. Now, time frame, okay? Time frame wise. Kanina nasa H1 tayo. H4 naman. Kung sa H4, iba din yung count from this marker, di ba? Naglagay tayo kaninang marker from this point. Time frame wise. Right, from here, kung titingnan natin siya sa H4, kung dito natin bibilangin sa H1, that's a total of how many? That's a total of currently 68 candles na. Alright. Kung titingnan natin sa H4, ganun ba ang sitwasyon? Hindi. Kasi sa H4 nga, every candle happens every 4 hours. So kung titingnan natin, there is just only 18 candles from where the marker na nakalagay yung marker na kulay red. And drag natin, tingnan natin siya. That's just a total of 17 candles. Pero yung bilang ng pips ay almost the same lang doon sa H1 from this point. Pero yung candle creation or time is magkaiba every 4 hours kasi nasa 4 hours time frame tayo. Now, kung nasa D1 naman, kung titingnan mo, lumiit na yung nilagay nating identificator or indicator kung saan natin nilagay sa H1. And then if you check natin ilang candles from the current to the first candle na lagyan ng marker up to the current candle is just 3 candles lang. Alright? Kasi nangyayari ang candle sa daily, every 1 day, it stopped around somewhere 5 ata, and then it resumed. It creates new candle every 6 in the morning Manila time. Weekly naman, from Monday to Saturday siya nagsa-stop. Monday start, stop siya nung Saturday. Nagka-create siya ng candle every week. And then monthly, every new start of the month. Right? 5 minutes candle every 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, if you're gonna look at the lower time frame, mas mabilis gumawa ng candle kasi nga, it's just a shorter time frame or lower time frames. And I use this lower time frame for scalping if I do scalping. Kasi mas mabilis dito ma-identify kung saan yung price ngayon and where the price will go. Short pips lang, bigger lots kung magsa-scalp. Okay, that's a little bit of tips. You can use that skills someday. All right, move forward tayo. Let's do the drawing na naman. Prior to doing the indicator, gusto ko po muna kayong i-tour dito sa mga vertical lines and drawings and shapes na pwede natin gamitin. If you wanted to add, for example, on this part, I'd like to add a vertical line. Lagyan ko dito sa H1. Yan yung vertical line. How can you modify the vertical line? When you add that, no? Nag-click tayo, for example, nagbalikan natin I choose the vertical line. Then if you wanted to place it here, like that, click, left click, lalagay siya dyan. And if you'd like to delete it, just double click. And then if there's 2 little boxes appear, pwede mo siyang i-click delete. Make sure guys, kung naglagay kayo or na-double click nyo and then suddenly you wanted to delete this. For example, ganyan. Naglagay ako ng vertical line and ito lang gusto mong i-delete. Pero ang nangyari na double click mo to, itong blue line, vertical line, and then you just wanted to delete this, madi-delete po lahat yan. Alright? So if you'd like to delete the vertical line or the horizontal line alone, make sure na hindi naka-double click yung vertical. Itong horizontal lang. Double click the horizontal, then click the delete button. That's how to delete. All right. Now, if you wanted to modify any kind of line, the vertical or the horizontal or the diagonal line, by the way, si diagonal line, meron ibang properties yan. Mamaya explain ko sa inyo. If you would like to modify the color, you just have to simply double click to that specific line and then right click. From here, you can then click the line properties. You would like to change the color of the line, then you can simply do that by doing the line properties. Kung anong parameters, when you say parameters, yung time, okay? Time lang kasi yung parameters na natatamaan niya dito, and the vertical line, the horizontal line touches the price line. So dito, kung gusto mo na specific parameters, you can adjust it here. Kung gusto mong, let's just say, lagay natin siya sa 1800. Yan, 1800. Yan, mag-move siya sa 1800. And then, it change the color kasi pinalitan natin. So, ganun. Alright? So yun. Visualization, kung gusto nyong kung lahat ng time frame gusto nyo siya makita, ganyan, all time frame. Pero kung may specific time frame lang, H1 at saka H4 lang, you have to unclick the show all on time frames and then specific time frames lang yung lagyan nyo ng check para pag lumipat kayo sa H4, makikita nyo siya. Diba? Pero pagdating sa D1, wala na. Okay? Wala na siya sa D1 or monthly or even the M30. Kasi nakalagay lang doon is H1 and H4. So nawala siya. Again, how does it work to go back to the exact pricing? Unclick and then click it back again para mabalik kayo dito itong vice versa button or icon. Alright. Now, will this be useful? Oo, minsan, hindi minsan, most of the time. Kasi ginagawa ko dito guys, ito, lalo na to, nagma-mark ako dito sa candle na to. Kasi I can see resistance, no? I can see resistance there. And then naglalagay din ako ng vertical line there. So nilalagyan sa. And by the way guys, nakalimutan ko, if you would like to make it a little bit more visible sa line properties, pwede niyo po siya palitan ng style. Yung medyo makapal-kapal siya. Yan, ganyan. So medyo makapal-kapal siya. No, we can do that on different lines din. So pag makapal siya, para mas makita nyo, but for me, I'm good with that. Ano lang, vertical line na hindi masyado. The first choice. Now, nagagamit ko to pag tumitingin ako using the line graph. Kasi kung titingnan nyo dito sa bar candles, di ba ang daming candles, 3 resistant candles, so sabihin na lang natin 4, ito, kasali itong week na to. Pero pag dilipat nyo yan sa line graph, there's only one specific resistance area. So nakikita ko ito. Yan. And then I am going to mark it using shapes. Dito sa insert, makikita nyo yung shapes. Alright? Using the shapes. Indicators, dito kayo kung gusto nyo mag-insert, pero mamaya na yan. I just have to, for the sake of why I use this, why is it important, the vertical and the horizontal line, to identify the exact specific resistance area pag ginamit nyo yung line graph. Like this area here, okay, lagyan natin siya ng line. Vertical and horizontal. Kung titingnan natin to doon sa candlestick, you will be seeing 2 candle. Pero doon sa line graph, isa lang yan, resistance area. So mas madali. Did you guys follow? Question, bago tayo magpatuloy, meron kayong tanong dito, mas madali pala gamitin yung line graph, sir? Tanong. Anyone like to talk, would like to ask question? Wala? We're good. Let's move forward. So let's go back to candlestick. This is very important, and this is how you use your vertical and horizontal line. If you wanted to check, para sa akin that's how I use it. So that, pero yun yung mga functions na. Now, one of the most important na trend or drawing na ginagamit ko is the trend line. Itong trend line na to. Kasi itong trend line na to, nakakagawa ka ng straight, vertical, or horizontal, or whatever you'd like to do. Ganyan. You can do your vertical line. And then, by the way, doon sa properties, trend line properties, ito trend line na to, trend line properties, you have to make sure na hindi siya naka-ray. Kasi kung naka-check yung ray, mangyayari niyan, ang haba. Yan, ang haba. Mag-a-adjust ka lagi. So para hindi ka adjust ng adjust, ganyan. Instead na i-adjust mo, yung haba niya, ng layo, I suggest right-click nyo, trend line properties, just uncheck the ray. And then visualization, alam nyo na yan. A color and whatever type of the broadness ng line. Yan. And then if you wanted to draw object as background para hindi naman mag-overlay sa candle, yan, pwede nyo siyang, so hindi niya nasasapawan yung candle. He will be draw right under the candle. Yung line dadaan below or at the background of your candlestick. So, ganun. Okay? So, how do I use the trend line? No? Of course, to identify the trend or possible heading. No? For example, sa H1. Or punta tayo H4. May akong papakita sa book. Sa H4, from here, the more touches, the better. Okay, sa akin, this is how I use the trend line. The more touches, the better. So kung dito, pwede siyang, meron trend line dito. Pwede siyang support area. Pwede rin hanapin natin ng ibang possible support area. Ilan touches dito. Ganyan. And you can also simply identify something here. This is a support area. Ganyan. Support area. If you're gonna look at this, 1 support, 2 support, 3 supports. So head, shoulder, head, shoulder. So merong inverted shoulder, head, shoulder, head and shoulders ngayon sa gold sa H4 kung nakikita nyo. Diba? Now, if you'd like also to use this for your trend line, above pwede rin. But the very most important usage talaga ng trend line na to is I always use this to make sure na alam ko po yung heading niya and possible saan siya magbe-breakout and where I can place my trade. Let's go back to the H1. For example, from here, dito ko kinuha yung trend line. Dito nagsimula eh. Ito, ilang touches ba to ganyan? Kailan guys, adjust natin. Ito yung sinasabi ko, pwede natin i-adjust pababa. But then on the left and right, bakante siya kasi yung default position ng mga window na to is nasa left side eh. Pero ngayon nilagay natin sa baba, mas convenient. Para sa akin, depende din sa inyo. So this is the trend line. Dapat na sinusunod ko. And then may false breakout para sa akin, false breakout lang to. Simply identify somewhere here. Yan, di ba? May trend line na napapalo. Yan. So possibility of the gold will hit down here, and this is where the first area na right now kung babalik siya, ito yung area na possible na magba-bounce back. So nagagamit yung trend line in a different, and there's a lot of different ways kung paano nyo gamitin. Alright, now other types of drawing, hindi ko pa mga nagagamit. I don't usually use those things na hindi naman ako sanay gumamit kasi nga too much analysis will lead you paralysis, no? So those important lang talaga yung mga ginagamit ko na pwede ko i-discuss sa inyo. I cannot discuss a lot of things na hindi ko naman ginagamit. No, kasi lahat naman ng trader, not all of the trader use this. I don't think so. May ibang gumagamit ng Fibonacci, hindi. Meron ding hindi gumagamit. Meron ding mga gumagamit ng ibang customized indicators. But moving now, let's go ahead and talk about other indicators. Parang mataas talaga pinag-uusapan natin pagdating dito, but it's okay. I'm fine. I'm so happy teaching you about this and how you can use your MT4 and make sure na you will really maximize it out. But then those basic things na na-mention ko, those are the things that we can use. Prior to the indicators, gusto ko po muna pag-usapan itong one-click trading, which is ito yung sinasabi kung gusto natin makita yung current pricing, kung magsisell kayo or kung magbabuy kayo. You can either right-click and one-click trading, lalabas po itong one-click trading price, or you can just simply, meron kayong nakikitang button dito na up arrow. If i-click nyo yan, mawawala siya, and then naging down arrow, and if you click it down, lalabas po siya dito. Alright? That is the one-click trading. Kung ayaw nyong mag-click ng new order dito or how to place an order. So mamaya, next to this will be pag-usapan natin yung how to place an order. Alright. So that is the one-click trading. Now, kung mag-place naman kayo ng order, let's now do the placing of order. Alright. If you wanted to place an order into your MT4, into your trading chart, you just have to simply click F9 from your keyboard, or you can manually click it here. And then the other is this one, the one-click trading. Kasi magkiklik na lang kayo dito ng buy and sell, and you just have to set up your exposure lot size here, either this one, the down arrow to control it, or simply type it 0.01. For example, I'd like to place a buy 0.01 at 1754. Pag-click ko niyan, lalabas siya ng buy. That's an actual trade, guys, and I just have to cut it lost. Okay, that's good. Sense lang yun. That's good. I'm good with that. And if you would like to click the sell, you just have to click the sell, and I don't want to do the sell anymore. That's all. Of course, kung ayaw nyo naman sa one-click pricing trade, you can do the new trade kung gusto nyo ng specific take profit and stop loss. Kasi kung nag-click lang kayo dito, you just doing an open trade or a swing trade na wala naman siyang stop loss and wala din siyang take profit. Depende sa inyo. You will have to manually close that trade. Right. Now, if you're gonna do a control trade, para sa akin, I call it control trade kasi makakapaglagay tayo ng stop loss. I'd say, I'll place a buy and I'll stop, maglalagay ako ng stop loss. Okay. Click the new order or simply click your keys, F9, and then place a stop loss. 17, let's just say 17. Yung stop loss natin is 17, ano yun? 17.45. Okay, maglalagay ako ng 17.45 and magte-take profit ako from this trade 17.52. I'll just take profit somewhere 17.56. So lalagay ko dito yung take profit ko 17.56.12. Yan. So I'm just gonna do a $1 exposure. Right? Then market execution, when you say market execution, right there and then, pag click mo yung buy, automatic lalabas po yung trade ninyo doon sa trading window ninyo. So meron na siya currently negative $1 and I don't know what's all right, yeah, negative $1 siya and it's running. Once it hits our stop loss at 17.45, automatic magko-close yung trade. And then if it hits first the take profit, pag numating siya 7.56, automatic din magte-take profit siya. Mga ilan kaya yung ina-expect natin sa 17.56 from 17.53? Simple mathematics, roughly around $3. So doon tayo magte-take profit ng $3. Okay? So I'll just gonna leave that trade for example. If ever na nag-stop loss, that's fine for me. It's not a worry. Part na yan ng trading. And then I would like to do a really live or a simulation na ginagawa natin to. Okay. Now, there's other way also. We call it control trade and then there's a market execution. Meron din tinatawag na pending order. Alright? Pending order is when we do charting, di ba? For example, for the sake, ilalagay ko tong indicator na to. Later on, magto-talk tayo about indicator. Maglalagay ako ng Fibot indicator. Now, it will be available to all time frame. Pero, i-adjust natin kasi medyo magulo siya. Adjust ko lang. Hold on guys. So, 1 week lang. Ayoko ng marami. Ayan, 1 week lang. Okay, for example, like this right now, the price. Ito yung current price. Tingnan natin mabuti. Sa H1 tayo. Or even in the 30 minutes because we're entering 30 minutes area. So dito tayo sa 30 minutes. So for example, like titingnan ko dito, where will be the best place to place a position ng trade? Right. Now, gusto ko siyang abangan dito, 1742. Magsisell ako dito. Right? And then I'd look at down. Saan ba yung support nito na possibly pwede mag-take profit? 1742. Pwedeng mag-take profit ako dito 1732 or in between. Right? Bakit ka dito nagpe-placer? Now, again, this is a breakout area below 1745 kasi yun ang stop loss natin kanina. I can place a sell there. Now, paano natin siya ilagay na hindi pa magti-trigger? It will just go, it will be an open trade once it hit the target. Now, doon sa new order, meron tayong tinatawag na market execution which is we already did. Meron din tayong tawag na pending order. Okay? Now, kung magsisell tayo, kung pababa, and we have to wait for that price to go down here, we'll have to choose the pending sell stop. And then you have to set first your, all right, prior to that, set first your volume, or kung $1 lang, 0.01, and then kung anong price mo gusto matrigger yung trade. Kung bababa siya, kung anong price ka gusto mag-sell. So 1742, sabihin natin, 1742 at 0.37. Sorry. 0.37. Ano yung stop loss natin? Stop loss natin will be somewhere malayo. I'd say 1759. 1759. 55.25, sorry. And then magte-take profit tayo 1742 down to 1735. And then from there, you can also adjust if you'd like to put an expiry. Kung gusto mo mag-expire siya, bukas pa siya mag-expire para kung hindi siya natamaan, and then it reached to the point of that expiry or duration time, mawawala siya. Automatically magdi-delete yung pending order na yun. But for me, I'll just leave it there and then click place. Pag na-place na yun, makikita nyo dito sa bottom, under the actual or running trades or open trades, meron ditong nakalagay na yung pending order na sell stop. Okay? Sell stop. That is sell stop kung aabangan mo siya pababa. Now, there is also what we call sell limit. Kung sell limit naman, pending order, sell limit, currently yung price is nasa 1751. So kung sell limit sa baba, aabangan mo? Hindi. Doon ka maglalagay ng pending sa taas. So right here, maglalagay ako sa 1767. Bakit? Kasi pag umangat yung price and na-touch na yung 1767 and hindi naman siya nag-breakout, so automatic na-touch yung pending order natin na sell limit. Dito yung limit. Once it reverse kasi hindi niya na-breakout yung pivot area, which is what we call the resistance support area right now. Pwede maging support, pwede maging resistance, but at the moment it's called resistance kasi below naman tayo ng pivot. So dito ako maglalagay 1767. 0.01 1767 point, lagyan natin a little bit of an extension. 71. Yan. Then stop loss. Pag dumiretso siya, tuloy-tuloy. I'd say I'll stop here at 1782. So cut na yung trade. And then take profit tayo somewhere at 1750. Yan. And then click place. So ayan na, dalawa na yung pending order natin, sell limit and sell stop. Right. If you wanna do a buy stop and buy limit, pwede rin kung gusto niyo mag-buy. Yung buy stop naman sa control order or sa new order, buy stop is yung order, yung pending order mo is aabangan mo dito sa taas. Okay? Pag nag-touch yung price dito sa 1769, kunwari may buy stop tayo dito sa 1769 na touch na, and then nagtuloy-tuloy siya, dito ka magte-take profit. Right. Kung buy limit naman, aabangan mo yung price bumaba dito, 1733 buy limit. Pagdating ng price ito, magbabuy ka kasi you are anticipating that the price will move back and it will not break out going to support 2. So from here, may buy ka na. Pag na-trigger yung buy, babalik siya dito, and then you will have to set your take profit somewhere at the top kung saan mo gusto mag-take profit. So that is what the market execution work, how the market execution work and the pending order works. Okay? Sa control order. Para sa akin, the term is control order kasi you are controlling you're setting the stop loss and the take profit, and you are the one who set it, manually. Not like the one-click trading dito or dito, one-click trading. All right, there is also another way of placing an order, yung depth of the market. All right, so depth of the market, click natin. Close muna natin yung mga pending natin. Dito will be, ito yung buy stop, ito yung sell limit, ito yung buy limit, ito yung sell stop. All right. So if you wanted to do a buy stop, for example, itong price currently, and then this is, you can set your stop loss here. Balik tayo properties, depth of the market. Minsan, dati naglalaro ako, pinaglalaroan ko to, nagsascalp ako, pero malaki yung lot size. Nagpe-pending order ako, sabay-sabay. Then nagsiset na lang ako ng stop loss. For example, yung stop loss ko is every 10, every movement ng 10 points, and then nagti-take profit ako in just a matter of 10 points din. Let's just say 0.01 and I want to do a buy stop here. Yan, buy stop kasi yung price. Then nag-trigger siya agad, 1751, buy stop natin, price. Stop loss natin, ayun, ang bilis. Titingnan natin dito, nag-negative 10 tayo kasi yung nilagay natin is short period lang, and then maliit lang yung ginawa natin na take profit. Dapat nasa 20 tayo. Lagay tayo ulit Huwag niyong gagamitin to kung hindi kayo sanay, guys, please. I'm just trying to show this up to you para alam nyo kung ano yung mga gamit nito. This is just for quick, for me, para sa akin, mabilisan, and then I'm using big lots on this. But it's not really recommendable. The most important and the most very effective functions that you're placing the control order talaga when you do the trading. All right, now let's move on to the indicators. Before we move on, before we proceed, I'd like to know if you have any questions on placing the order. Anyone, guys, would like to ask question on how to place order, manual or the one-click order? Anybody? You can chat if you have question. Sige, ako magtatanong. Sir Bong, okay, tapos na si Sir Bong. Sir, Ma'am Amor. Ma'am Amor Mina, you have any question, ma'am? About
Yes, sir.
Hello po,
Sir?
ma'am. Meron ka bang question bago tayo mag-proceed on how we place indicators?
Wala na po, sir. Okay na.
Okay, thank you.
Nag-recap lang po ako.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. All right.
Okay lang, sir. Okay lang, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am Amor.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. Ma'am, sino kaya? Ma'am Fami, do you have any question about placing the order or placing your positions? Wala. All right. One more question, one more person. Sir Frederick, go ahead, please. Do you have any questions, sir? Okay, wala atang question. Let's proceed. Now, how are we going to put in indicators? All right. Now, if you're gonna go back to the toolbars, merong mga indicators dito na pwede nyo ilagay. Okay. If you'd like to use the Fibonacci, there are indicators here na pwede nyo gamitin. The Fibonacci, the shapes, itong mga drawings na to, no need. Now, there's a specific tab talaga na lahat indicator lang. For example, dito, the indicators right under your insert button, there's all the indicators that you'd like to add in. Or meron din, pwede rin kayo mag-manually install ng indicator. For example, this FXI pivot indicator is hindi po ito provided default ng MT4. Now, I manually installed this, but there is a specific steps on how to do that. Now, if you would like to add this, tuturuan ko kayo since I will be giving some indicators as well dun sa mga nagtitrade with Sky Alliance talaga. And I'm just waiting for a confirmation onto our manager if it's okay or do we need to identify if you're already funded and you can get the indicator. Kasi may mga indicator na hindi naman talaga default provided dito sa MT4. No, yung mga provided lang dito is from this level lang, but sa custom meron din. But most likely, ang mga indicator na ginagamit ko is not really default. Okay, ini-install ko siya manually. So let's use a zigzag indicator. Okay. This zigzag indicator will help us identify the lowest low and the highest high. And depende kung isi-set nyo po siya. If you'd like to set this, right, you just have to, so if you cannot delete the indicator, just go to charts and then indicator list. All right, charts, indicator list, chart buttons, and then indicator list. And then pwede niyo siyang i-edit dito. All right, pwede niyo siyang i-edit, color, the visualization, and you can also delete that from here. So mag-i-insert tayo ng ibang indicator na naman. For example, I'd like to use what other indicator? Ito. Fractal. Okay. The indicator Bill Williams, fractals. Lagyan natin ng fractals, guys. Okay. You can edit the fractal if you'd like to. Ayan. So nagpa-fractal indicator tayo. Nalalaman natin that if there's always a fractal formation, no? Up, down, possible down. Then maybe mag-fractal na dito. So you will be able to identify. I am using fractal as well. Meron pang mga ibang indicators dito na pwede mo rin gamitin according to what you need or what you want on how you how that indicator will help you. For me, I cannot really like talk and discuss more about the indicator. Again, kukulangin yung oras natin. But then there are some indicators na gamit na gamit sa akin. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and upload or load up my personal template with indicators. There you go. Ang gulo. Ang daming indicators. But then these indicators really help me a lot. So, meron lang ako i-delete dito, itong forex zone na to. I don't really like this indicator anymore because medyo magulo. Enough na sa akin yung pivot area. This is a moving average exponential indicator. This is fractal. Okay, I mean, this is a forex buy sell signal. This is the fractal. And this is the pivot zone indicator. And this is the RSI with an alert. Nag-a-alert po siya every time nare-reach na yung settings ko na mag-alert siya. If it's oversold or overbought, nag-a-alert po. May lumalabas na alert dito. Yan. So nag-indicate siya like XAUUSD on week 1 is already oversold. What to do? Like I can place buy here possibly, but of course you have to look at your fundamentals to support that. All right? So monthly, this is where you can insert your indicators from this button here. Under insert. How to delete if you would like to do or remove objects kung hindi nyo sila kayang i-delete dito, you can just go to charts and their objects, or if you'd like to delete an indicator, just go to charts and indicator list. That's all. Alright, meron pa ba gustong matutunan or malaman about meron pa pala ako isa indicators dito na like I don't use this anymore, but these are like kind of volume identifying the trend. Kung ano yung trend talaga per time frame. For now, anything that you'd like to know more about the MT4 navigation. So far those things that I have discussed are the important things that are pinaka-essential na nagagamit ko lang. Aside from anything, depende na po sa preference nyo yun. So, thank you. And do you have any question po?
Wala na po, sir.
Oh, Sir Edris, Kuya Edris. Thank you. So, question time na po tayo. Okay, there's a question on the chat box. Apologies. Need to drop po to another meeting. Salamat po sa info. Join po ako ulit next time. Keep safe, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Bren.
Salamat, kuya. Salamat.
Salamat, Kuya. Anyone, any questions po that could help na ma-answer ko for clarification para matulungan ko kayo na I can walk you through more about the MT4. Ma'am Amor, do you have any question? Or sinong gusto humingi ng indicator? Meron na akong dapat pagbigyan ng indicator. Dapat sinabi ko kasi tonight, mamimigay ako ng indicator. I will have to create video muna on how to install them bago ko sila ibigay sa inyo. And from that video sa YouTube, lagyan ko na rin ng link kung saan nyo makukuha yung indicator. Para kayo na rin ang mag-install manually, then you will know how to do that as well. Meron namang video ilalagay doon sa YouTube channel ko. Okay? Don't forget to follow that. So, you will be able to get the indicators and know how to install it. Sir Juan Miguel, don't worry. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Tama. Nag-usap na tayo. Tomorrow po, I'll be there in your place. Merong chat? Sir, information overload po. Pwede ba kami makahingi ng recording para ma-review po? Yes, I will give you the recording. Don't worry. I'll post it in YouTube so everyone can see it and everyone can review it. Question? Anyone? Anybody? Hello? Wala na? So for indicators and how to install it, don't worry, I'll create a video tonight. It will be available tomorrow. So you can have the indicators na ginagamit ko and what are the functions of that indicators. You can also review that on the YouTube for more information about indicators. But again, I'll be more than willing and happy to help and answer you about those questions on how how we can use and maximize every indicators. Kasi may mga indicators, too much analysis will lead you to paralysis. Kaya wag po sanang ganun. Wala na po ba? Are we good, guys? Or too much information overload? All right, I think we can go ahead and wrap up. Thank you so much for tonight for attending our MT4 Navigation. Sir Mark, do you want to say something before we go? Bro Mark, are you there? All right, it's okay. Anybody from Sky Alliance would like to share something? Any reminders before we wrap up? Kung wala na po.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
Coach.
Yes, sir. Coach Summer, go ahead.
Yes. Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much po sa time na nilaan niyo for tonight. And I would like to remind everyone that next week will be our 3 days intensive, and that will be, forgot the exact date. I'm sorry. So by next week, I think that will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So wag po natin kalimutan na if wala pa tayong fund at the moment, syempre that is free. That is all free, but exclusive only for Sky Alliance markets na brokers. So if you don't have, hindi ka pa nag-register or wala pa tayong fund at the moment, simply just fund your account, register your account so you can avail our 3 days intensive. Exclusive lamang po yan because our commitment is to help our co-traders, partners here in Sky Alliance market. So once again, maraming salamat and thank you also Coach John for grabe ang learnings and ideas that you've shared for tonight, especially on MT4 Navigation. Thank you so much, guys, and have a blessed weekend.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Summer. Again, guys, Coach Summer will be giving you more skills on how to generate money in Forex trading under his 3 days special webinar. And don't forget, enable for you to join that, you will have to fund your account. And if you wanted to fund and start, or if you don't have any account yet with Sky Alliance, don't forget to contact any of our coaches, any of our account managers. We have Coach Summer that could also help you facilitate everything. Coach Mark, Coach Miggy or Migs, Coach Adrian, and of course yours truly, Coach John. And then mga client na funded na before and would like to join. I think you are already part of that. I'm still not sure. We will have to verify that, especially dun sa mga partners natin and especially dun sa mga ongoing partners ko rin sa trading nila. Okay, guys, don't worry. All of this discussions is recorded. Just visit the YouTube channel, Earn and Learn, and then don't forget to follow and like the Facebook page of Sky Alliance. Any concerns or questions, you can message or drop a message there, or send me a private message or PM me on Facebook. And hopefully, meron pa tayong next special course next week. See you on Wednesday, 8 p.m. And I will try to do a simulation or live trading on that day. Then a little bit of a discussion of where the market and what will be our positions. Ganun siguro yung gagawin ko on that day. At least you will be able to see the actual trading. Live and real trading. Thank you so much for tonight and good evening. God bless everyone. Keep safe. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.